in this kind of environment, every task matters. Every single thing you do matters. As a junior lawyer, it doesn't matter how insignificant you think that thing is. If you can't be trusted with a coffee order and you forget to bring the sugar, if you can't be trusted to go and get the paperwork off the printer and check to make sure the last page is there, like you just collect it, bring it in because you're annoyed because you're being a lackey getting photocopying, and you don't check to see that the page is actually the whole thing and it's still printing or whatever, or it's left in a different, then that matters. If you can't be trusted to send an email without a typo, if you can't be trusted to go to a client event and behave appropriately, not drink too much, be properly presented, be professional, any little thing that you get wrong that you might think doesn't matter, it matters. No one is going to trust you with a $10 billion deal if you can't be trusted to get a coffee order right. Because the message that you're sending is that you don't pay attention to the detail and you're not someone that can be relied on. So in that environment, you can work within it or you cannot accept it. If you don't accept it, you need to find another place to be. But if you are going to work within it, and at the moment that's really the only choice we have, if you want to go to a big firm and you want to work in these kind of the best deals, the most exciting matters, have that name brand on your CV, get the training, get exposed to lawyers who are doing amazing work, then be one of the people who gets the work. And the way to do that, I don't think there's actually a great difference between the people who get heaps of work and are really valued and the people who don't get a lot of work and aren't valued. And I know that because I've been both people. In my first graduate rotation, I was not valued because I stuffed a bunch of things up. I had no idea what I was doing. And it's very clear to me now, and it was clear to me a while ago, that I was given a go by one person and then they're like, well, she's useless. And so they didn't give me another piece of work. Then I'd be given a go by another person. They're like, well, she's useless. And so I didn't get another piece of work. And in a group, you won't get everyone give you a go because they talk to each other. So they'll be like, someone will say, I need someone for such and such. Oh, don't use Fionn. She's hopeless. You need to use, Rebecca. Because I didn't know what I was doing. But I was really lucky that I got to go to another office of the firm. And there, I nailed it, and I didn't have any of those teething problems because I'd already had them with someone else. So when I got in there, I knew all those stupid things. I didn't make any of the stupid mistakes because they'd already been made before, and I learned from my mistakes, and so I got their respect immediately. So I've been both. I'm the same person. The person who's not getting work, it's not actually about them. It's about this kind of either inexperience or not having the right attitude. And I didn't have the right attitude. I thought, I'm too important for this kind of thing. I really did. I won't pretend otherwise. I was like, why can't a paralegal do this? Why can't a secretary do this? Why did I do 5 years of law school and be valedictorian of my high school to do a table for you? Like, that's ridiculous. Isn't that what secretaries do? Like, I really was an arrogant little prick. Seriously. But most law students are. And that's a very typical kind of attitude. And if you go in like that and you don't get away with it, and you make mistakes in addition to having that attitude, as I did, you won't be given more work. But the two people, the person who's really busy and valued and the person who isn't, are the same people.